Ubak Presiden Tensong sembut Menteri Rongba Kejala Meklaya ulakhat knarit yu Presiden ke Meklaya Pradesh Congress Committee Ubak Vincent Edish Pala. Ubak Presiden ulakeno babak pala ulai ki jingkren kena segilat patai kubor haka ubak pala ulakeno bakarai ke sokra MDA beri soi ke MOU pun baik put kadai tangna mentah ke cuman toy jungnu ban yo tei 5-star hotel hakana para. Dak bakeno babak pala wat daw shimet persya ikidhar ubak Presiden ulong bakadai ki jingkren kena berulang gum kena pat balai wat daw tang kawei ke longïing.
If he's saying that, then let him also come up with other areas. Don't specifically mention only Khanapara area. Why not you go and mention about Maikuli area? Why not you go and mention about Baklapara area? Why not you go and mention about West Khasil's area then? Who is benefited, who is not benefited? So let Pala come up with that. Don't be childish. Don't be childish. And the way the allegation made, it seems Pala has some problem with the Dhar family. Maybe because Dhar family now is richer than him. So this is not the spirit. I think this is not the way of alleging anybody. Pala is from our state. Dhar is from our state. Why not these two people, instead of trying to pull down each other, why not you work together? That's why I'm saying. See, I saw yesterday's statement made by him, which is so childish. He's just like a kid. Why targeting one family? And that's what I would like to ask him. I would like to ask Pala. Let him also come up with other areas, not only Khanapara area. Let him come up with Pilangkata area, Maikuli area. Who's benefited? Who are the family benefited? And then in West Khasil's, come up there. But don't be specific, because the way he alleged, it seems, as I said to you, there is some sort of personal problem among themselves. And then we are not here for any personal problem of anybody. So we are not here. Being the MP, number two, being the president of MPC, I think he should not talk this way. I think this is not at all a good sign. Being a leader, MPCC president, to talk the way he talked. I never expected that Pala will do this way. I'm telling you, let people talk anything, let people say that, you know, we are selling land, 20,000 crores or something, we are getting. I don't have anything to be scared by that allegation. I'm telling you, nowadays, whatever you do, public will know it. Who's Preston? People will know it. Whether Preston is having a link with A or B or C, people will know it. But what I'm saying is, above all, for me, this long pending issue, as I already stated, more than 50 years now, we wanted to resolve it once for all. And when we did this, it is for the interest of the generations to come. And once that is done, I'm telling you, these areas of differences, whatever you say, peace, tranquility will prevail generation to generation. My reading to him, his childish statement. So my reading to his childish statement proves that he's a kid. He's so immeasured. My stand is very clear. Our stand from the government is very clear. Whether you're happy or you're not happy, but we have done it. Because you cannot get 100% accuracy. You cannot please 100% to anybody. Whatever you say, you cannot. But this decision we taken for the larger interest of our state in the generation to come. The way Pala allege, if they are in Meghalaya, means they are losing. Because why such a big multi-story building? Are you trying to say that?
Exactly.
So therefore, why Pala should raise this issue? Then why not he himself force the the highest authority of both the chief ministers, why not he force them that it should be with Assam? Why not he says that it should be in Assam? But now we made it in Meghalaya without taking any consideration from any angle. Who will be benefited, who will not be benefited? Because see, boundary is boundary. Once we talk about boundary, once it falls under Assam or once it falls in Meghalaya, how do we know that it will be benefited to somebody or it will not be benefited to somebody? I think we are not going in that line. As I said to you, our mind is very clear. Right from day one, we wanted to resolve this issue, and we have reached to the stage where the MOU was signed. So therefore, I'm just telling you very, very clearly, let the allocation be made. And this is election year. More allocation will come up, but I leave it to the wisdom of the people of Meghalaya. Let them judge whether these allocations is right or whether these allegations are wrong.
Halor kacingkentaj unongelam kalang persya Dr. Mukul Sangmai ke MUU penbej puat ubah persetujuan orang bakarai belasim ban penbej uput usami anomla ban pensowalut yu wei puwei Henry kadai nak benta kabet kabyang cung bubun balang.
See, my only clarification here is very clear. Let them say anything. Let Pala say anything. But it appears to me Pala does not know much about the boundary issue. Therefore, from the MDA government, from the government as a whole, let me just tell you one thing. We have tried our best to resolve the long pending issue. Now it is more than 50 years and nobody dare to touch this issue. And we are the one who did it this time. So therefore, these people, especially Congress party, I should say, they should create more allocation just to brainwash the people of the state as a whole and to mislead the whole process of negotiation, of inspection that we have had during the past, I should say, 6-7 months back.